Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Business. My name is Darrell Kwao. The Managing Director of Societe Generale Bank, Hakim Uzani, says banks that are currently operating in the country have become more compliant with best practices following the cleanup exercise undertaken recently. He noted that the sector is now profitable and liquid. Mr. Uzani spoke to my colleague Bismarck Awusa at the final draw of his outfit's Deposit and Win promotion, which saw 3 lucky customers win a brand new trendy Suzuki Baleno each.
The Bank of Ghana last year revealed that the latest stress test result conducted on the banking sector shows resilience to shocks. According to the governor, the industry's financial soundness indicators also continued to improve as banks adhered to sound banking practices following the reforms. Reacting to some statistics put out there by the regulator, the Managing Director of SG Ghana, Hakim Uzani, had this to say.
With the capital increase they have introduced, actually all the banks which are still now operating, we know that they are respectful of all the norms and the regulation which has been introduced to make the banks strong. So the 23 banks you have today are certainly more stronger than the 35 you had before. And regarding how the regulation is ongoing today, regarding the new directives we are receiving, in terms of, once again, corporate governance, in terms of compliance, shows us that it's absolutely going on a good track to make the banking sector more trustable.
Launched on the 14th of June 2019, the SG Ghana Deposit and Win promotion was yet another campaign in a series of savings promotions designed by the bank to encourage Ghanaians to save for their future. The bank called one of the lucky winners of the car, Kweku Edu Mensa, via phone.
This is to let you know you have won for yourself one fresh, tear rubber, spanking, brand new Suzuki car. Hey! So, I am very sure. Yes.
The bank is encouraging customers and Ghanaians in general to develop and maintain a culture of saving. Bismarck Awusa, Joy Business.
The IMF is asking for more action from government in domestic revenue mobilization as concerns grow about government borrowing. Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta recently mounted a defense for borrowing, saying it is a necessity. However, speaking at the Graphic Business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting in Accra, the IMF Ghana rep Albert Tunamama said this would only hurt the economy.
Don't get me wrong, right? As an IMF, we are unequivocal in the fact that the way to improve fiscal space in Ghana is about improving domestic revenue mobilization, not borrowing. So I would like that to be our basis. And how we do it, we think there are 3 ways to do it, and I will go to the detail as we go into the discussion. First, by improving on tax administration, that's the A. By improving on tax compliance, that's the C, and by improving on tax exemption. Because we've seen what are the plans that are actually in the making at the Ghana Revenue Authority, we think that there is a really good chance in the medium term to really improve on some of the lopsided tax revenue that we've seen in the last few years. Ourselves, the IMF, we've been providing a lot of technical assistance to the Ghana Revenue Authority. My fellow panelists went into a lot of details about various options, not innovative options, because we know what are the issues. They revolve around compliance, they revolve around lack of proper means to carry the job of the Revenue Authority, not the right technology, not the right skills. All these issues are known. There's really no need for innovation per se, but there is need for action. There is need to deploy the strategic plan and to improve on domestic revenue for Ghana.
There's more business news coming up in about 20 minutes. JoyNews today continues with sports right after this break.